There are a couple things that are sitting on my heart, and I wanted to share them with you because I believe most times in our lives we want to blame everybody else for our downfalls, for our mishaps, for everything. But I just want to encourage you and let you know that there are things in our lives that nobody else has done but us to ourselves. And so I only discovered that, right, by actually going through a coach. Like, I knew I had some trends or patterns, right, that I needed to heal, but never in my life did I think that, again, healing rejection, fear, anxiety, depression. And I don't even say that I'm depressed, because that's not something that God says about us. He doesn't call us a depressed people. So if I say I am feeling down, it's not that I dismiss it. I'm not saying that I've never been low in spirit, because I have, but God calls it melancholy. So I've been melancholic, right, for days at a time, but I will never say that I'm depressed, because that's not something that I ascribe to and subscribe to, because God has not given me the spirit of depression, right? He's given me the spirit of love, a sound mind. Those are the things that he's given me. So that's why you won't hear me say depression. So that's in and of itself, that's another discussion. However, again, those things that were laid on my heart that I really want to share is that sometimes you will have to do, number one, things that you don't want to do in order to progress forward. Meaning, I had to move back in with my parents, not once, not twice, but this is my third time. Okay, if you know me and you know my story, I got a divorce a few years ago, and jumped into a relationship, and I was like, God, this is it. Like, okay, I'm finding my way. And then he's like, okay, no, this is not it. This is not the way that I want you to go. And to be honest, this third time that I had to move back in with my parents, I was very sad, very melancholy, very not understanding what was going on. I was again very miserable, and so for me, I never stay down for long. It's always, okay, I'm going through this, I'm not staying here, I'm pushing through. However, God revealed some things to me through I always give credit to my coaching group, my pastor, Dr. Darius Daniels, and this is not a plug, but this is the truth. This is real. Things that you would have never thought that you needed to heal and get through, a coach can only sometimes reveal that to you. And so that's why it's very important for you to have a coach, some type of therapist or whatever. So I want to bring that up. It's important for you, if you're continually hitting walls, going through the same patterns, going through these things over and over again, it's like, okay, what am I doing wrong? You need help. You need assistance. So that's number one. We all need help. We all need assistance. So don't be afraid to ask. Again, this is my third time. So with this third time around, I'm working. God has definitely been working on me with my finances. And so with that being said, finances are really the foundation. God is the foundation, right? But your finances will give you what you need in order to help others, and will give you options. So number two, work on your finances, okay? Number one, get a coach. Learn that you are you can't, my pastor says, be your best self by yourself. So get a coach, get a therapist, get somebody to help you heal those things. And number two, your finances. If your finances aren't well, you probably aren't doing well emotionally, physically, spiritually. You can still be doing well, but I don't think that you'll feel the level of satisfaction, because that you want to feel, right? In other areas you can, but not in your spiritual. In other areas you can feel satisfaction, but spiritually you might be okay, because you know that in God you trust. Jesus is your foundation, and that you don't need riches to be okay and to be well, okay? And so that's what I'm trying to say. And so we have to get to a point where, as Christians, we are not repeating, again, things that will keep us like poor. Okay, and many people may believe, well, everybody not supposed to be rich. Okay, I don't believe that everybody's supposed to be rich, but also we're not supposed to be struggling, right? We're not supposed to be living in a poverty mentality. I truly don't believe that. That's not why Jesus came. And so we all have access to the same amount of wisdom that the Bible gives. And so again, those principles are for you to save your money, invest your money, and to give, right? So give so it can be given unto you, good measure, pressed down, shaking over, and running over too. That's Bible. Okay, and so I believe that's truly important. So make sure you're doing that. Okay, lastly, I want to say to take action. So none of this happens, none of your progress happens, and none of the things that you want to do, the stuff that you want to get yourself out of, the house that you want to have, the car that you want to have, the app that you want to create, the book that you want to start, the business that you want to start. You can have all the best plans in the world, but if you don't have action, if you don't put action behind the strategies, the plan, then it's not going to happen. Okay, there's not just going to be some poof out of heaven and says, here you go, you got it, right? That's just not how our God works. So faith without works is dead. We can believe, right? We can believe all day, but the people that, again, participated in their blessing, in their deliverance, they took action. They moved. The woman with the issue of blood, she moved. She heard Jesus come through. She moved. Even the man who was on the mat, his friends moved him. There was action with faith. And so I say that to say to you, make sure you get connected with somebody who can help you elevate to the next level. Okay, make sure financially you're working toward goals that help get you from where you are right now to where you want to be. And then make sure you take action, okay, so that you can be better off next year than you are right now. Those are my 3 tips. Listen, I love you guys. My app will be dropping on, I'm gonna say, about a few weeks from now, maybe 9 days. I'll put the countdown in there. But I thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, and then come back next week for some more inspiration. Actually, this week, because I'm going to be dropping another video. I love y'all. All right, till next time. Peace.